All right, welcome guys to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're back in Diamond Dynasty because it's time to take on the last Captain Blizzard program that is available. It's the final drop, and this time it actually features 3 Captain cards. You have Cy Young, you also have Blake Snell, and you have Johan Duran. So just looking at the boosts, Cy Young provides a plus 15 contact, plus 10 hits per 9, and plus 10 walks per 9 to 8 Cy Young Award winners, or at least, or hold on, let me rephrase this. He provides a boost to pitchers on your squad who have won the Cy Young, which doesn't really make any sense to me because in terms of pitching, the only one that seems like it would benefit completely is Shohei Ohtani. I mean, because I guess there are not you can't even hit with pitchers anymore. Actually, you could. Jacob DeGrom, his out of position card should work. But for the most part, I mean, this is really only beneficial for its hits per 9 and walks per 9. I don't understand the contact. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Next up is Blake Snell. He provides a plus 15 power boost, plus 15 batting clutch, and plus 12 hits per 9 for 10 players on your team that the developers have chosen. Now, I don't know where they put this poll. If I'm going to be honest, I have no idea. I guess it's just a matter of put it in and then build your lineup and see if the cards match up and see which ones get their boost. Because this is actually a good hitting one. So at least this would be beneficial to have in there. And then, of course, you have Johan Duran, and his boost is plus 15 contact against lefties, plus 15 power against righties, plus 15 arm strength, and plus 15 walks per 9 to 13 players born in the Dominican Republic on your squad. So those are your 3 captains. And I'm going to complete one of the missions right now by locking in Mr. Manny Machado from the last drop 6. And then just to go over the missions, we have the typical 750 parallel XP with captains. We also have strikeouts with Cy Young Award winners. You have 24 hits with any hitters. Innings pitched with 6 innings pitched with players born in the Dominican Republic. You have 6 innings pitched with Red Sox players. You also have 24 strikeouts with any players in Diamond Dynasty, and you also have to have hits with players born in the Dominican Republic. So those are the missions. I'm going to tell you right now that there is a way that you can get a lot of these missions done in like one swing. No pun intended. But you talk about strikeouts per 9 or strikeouts with Cy Young winners. Okay, innings pitched with Dominican Republic or players from the Dominican Republic and innings pitched with Red Sox players. There is one player, and I think you might know who this is, that fits all 3 of those missions. And he is the guy that I am going to be using to pitch in this game that I'm about to do. I'll show you who it's going to be because you already saw him there, but there it is. Pedro Martinez. Very simple. Dominican Republic. He's obviously won a Cy Young before. I think he's won multiple, but I'm not certain on that. And it's his Red Sox card. So there you go. That's the 3 missions right there. That's all you really need. Believe me, I would try to do the strikeouts, but I don't think it's going to happen. I also just threw in a bunch of Red Sox, including Nathan Eovaldi here, because that gives me the boost. So at least the boost is there. And I forget how much of a boost do I have? Okay, so I got the tier 3 boost, which is 20 walks per plus 20 walks per 9, plus 20 hits per 9, and then plus 25 power against righties, plus 25 contact against lefties. I've already built my lineup full of guys from the Dominican Republic. You know, you can see here, these are just some of the guys. There are obviously a ton more that I have not put in, but these are the guys that I'm going with. And, you know, I did this before I came on stream so that I wouldn't waste any time. I know I'm kind of wasting time now, but these are just some of the guys that I went with for this mission. Because the other missions there that you could see, if I go there, hits with players born in the Dominican Republic, no problem. 24 hits, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Really, the only one that might be tough is this 24 strikeouts with 8 players, but we should get the captains one because there are multiple captains in here. You have Starling Marte, you have Gene Segura, and you have Carlos Santana, so I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, but it is there, or, you know, that's one to keep an eye on. You know, I don't think this is going to be very challenging. I think we're going to get through this, and honestly, we might even get it done this one game. So let's get into it. I've wasted enough time. It's 7.5 minutes. I didn't think that was possible, but okay. Let's do it. Oh, here, let me turn down the volume here because there's no reason for me to have it up at this point. So all we're worried about here is hits. That's all we need. That is not a hit, Starling Marte. Come on. Like I said, you could go with a bunch of other guys. You don't necessarily have to go with the guys that I went with. It's just I went with the guys who I saw were from the Dominican Republic. Once I saw that, they were in there. So it was basically first come, first serve for me. Come on, with these. That is so weird how it started out, home run, out, and then home run. That is so weird. For anyone who is a little confused as to why I'm starting at 4 instead of 3, I mentioned this yesterday. Woogie does want to play me in a game, so I told him I would push back the stream about an hour to give him some time to be able to get home, get set up, and then we could do our game. So anyone who is wondering why I'm streaming at 4 o'clock in the evening, that is why. I am willing to adjust for my viewers only on Monday and Tuesday. Okay? Let me be very clear about that. Only Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no exceptions. None. It's a hard out at 6, whether I start at 3:30, 3 o'clock, or 4. Does not matter. It's a hard out at 6. Nope. I'm sorry, I don't have the time. Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1.
I gotta say, though, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more when it came to this being the final Captain Blizzard drop that they were going to do. Strike 3, sit down. You know, I kind of thought it would be, you know, a little more spaced out. Like, it would be like, okay, throw all these players that you've collected into the collection, and then you'll be able to move on, or be able to get some progress or collect some stars for it. I'm kind of disappointed that this is how it's going to end. And you know, I feel like the now and then program is probably going to be the last content update we get for MLB The Show 24. I think that's honestly going to be it. They can always surprise us, but considering that we're going to be just over a month away from the release of MLB The Show 25, I doubt they're going to add anything more. I really doubt it. This is why I thought they would have already done the Forever event. But they haven't done it yet, which I'm kind of surprised about, because there are my Mets guys that I want to get super factored. Can't really do that or I don't want to do it in ranked seasons, since everyone's going to be using their best cards, and I don't want to, and I can't really afford to do it in Battle Royale. Just search for all the Mets players.
Got it.
So they can start get started on introducing the Forever event. That would be fantastic. Then at least I'll have something to grind. Because right now, the only thing I'm playing in MLB The Show 24 at this point is March to October. That's the only thing. Honestly, I think that's once Diamond Dynasty ends in terms of its content, I think March to October is the only thing worth playing in MLB The Show 24.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, Road to the Show is about the same as it was years ago. Only thing they added differently, strike 3, sit down, was the draft. That was it. But everything is still the same.
All ones the count.
It's like, it gets boring. It's like, give me something. Like, why can't you do what NBA 2K My Career does? And they do like a story. Albeit, they really haven't had a good story in NBA 2K My Career since, I would argue, 2023. Or 2K23, excuse me. Like, that was great. I loved that story, which is funny, because I actually hated the story when I was watching Chris Move and his walkthrough of it. I hated the story. I hated the story. Then it became free on X or PlayStation, and I was like, okay, I'll try it, and I ended up loving this story. But that was the last time. I mean, 2K24, I get what the point of that was, and I don't mind that, because I do feel like there should be some aspect of you trying to get to the Hall of Fame. But I really wish it had more meat to it, or at least, yeah, like, Because essentially what it was your grind towards the Hall of Fame. And to me, that was boring.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Like, where's my rival? Where's the guy that's going to antagonize me? Where's the management that's pushing to go in a different direction than me? And I got to fight back against that. You know, where's all that? It's disappointing to say this. And 2K25, I mean, honestly, I only played it for the intro. Because the intro or the opening story seemed interesting. And yet, there's nothing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Like, your high school rival / teammate is your agent. The guy that you competed against in the
0-1.
in the FIBA World Cup or FIBA basketball tournament. He's not in the NBA. And then what about Reeves? What about him?
3.
You're just supposed to ignore that he even had that little spat with you before the NBA season.
Ball 1.
So, to me, this year's was very underwhelming. I haven't even touched it since before New Year's. And honestly, like, looking back, I'm probably... What I'm thinking is, why did I even buy the game when I did? You know, I have a feeling it was going to come up on PlayStation Plus monthly, and I could have just downloaded it there. The other thing that kind of gets me in this game, or in NBA 2K25, the shooting sucks. Okay? It is so much harder to shoot in this year's game. At least last year, once you got the timing down, it was easy. But this year, no. It's so difficult. I'm like, I don't even want to play it, because, like, my player is a three-point shooter. I always have him as a three-point shooter. Well, that's not going to be basic. It is? I am shocked. That should not have been basic. Golly, man. Someone cooked something downstairs, and it's like, whew, man, smell it all the way up here. That works for me. The base hit, that's what I'm talking about. Excuse me. One inch. Yeah, this year's NBA 2K disappointed me. And honestly, like, last year I was last year's game kind of made me on the fence with whether I should buy it on launch or I should wait till I could get a better deal on it. And this year, I think, or for 2K26, I think I'll just wait till it's free on monthly. I don't see the point of me buying NBA 2K26 when it comes out. It's like, it's better off that I don't. Because I'm not even playing it at this point. So, unless there's a really interesting story, but so far the past two gaming titles have disappointed me in that regard. Just got a text message.
0-2 is the count.
God, it's that freaking brewery in Woodbridge. Still trying to get me to buy tickets to see players. It's like,
the batter, the shortstop.
and the worst part is it's raining. Like, hello, you can see right here, I am not a Rangers fan. You can tell by my shirt, I am not a Rangers fan. So why would I even be interested in two Rangers players?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Why can't they have more guys? Why do these always end up being on the weekends? It's like, I can't even make it to the meet and greets on the weekend.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Like, why not do some during the weekday? Why not? You did the watch party with the Jets opening weekend. You brought in Nick Mangold. I don't understand why you can't do something like that again. It's just, it bothers me that that I'm missing out on these meet and greets with these Mets players that I really would like to meet. But I'm not taking off of work just to go do meet and greets. Nice sit there. Like, I would love to go meet Jose Reyes. Jose Reyes is one of the guys that they're going to have. They're also going to have Andy Chavez as well. Edgardo Alfonso. Like, you don't have to say more. Of course I'm going to go. Or of course I want to go. But then I'm asking them, what I'm asking them to do is cater to me. They obviously have to cater to what their customers are, or what most people are going to be available for, and that's on the weekends. I'm just a special case. Well, what can you do? It is what it is. Thank God, at least with baseball, they have games on Mondays and Tuesdays. So if I ever wanted to go to a Mets game, like I've already told you guys that I'm going to be doing in April, there will be a couple Tuesdays where I will not be streaming because I'm going to be out at the Mets game. I mean, I've got free tickets. I'm not going to let those free tickets go to waste. But I better redeem them soon because they're going to expire at the end of March. And if I don't redeem them by March, that's it. I have to ask my friend Mike if he's interested in going to a couple of those games. Come on, Ortiz.
He's out.
Where are we at in terms of hits? 15. Awesome. What's up, Debringa? I'm not playing any event. It's just the Captain Blizzard program, the final drop that they released today. That's what I'm grinding. With a lineup full of players from the Dominican Republic and Pedro Martinez, who fills the checklist for like 3 of the missions. Strike 3, sit down. And no, I did not get my Xbox console today. I was running so many errands and spending a lot of money that I just couldn't do it.
The second baseman.
Oh, that's out.
I couldn't do it. Maybe another time, like maybe around February, maybe I'll do it. You know, my birthday is coming up next month. What up, Grayson? How are ya? Hey, Grayson, I just wanted to make sure, is your family still planning on going to Wayne, New Jersey this year? I know we talked about that before in a past stream. I just wanted to make sure that I touch base if we're going to do the meetup. Attaboy, Noel. I'm doing good. Did you hear when I was asking you if you guys were still gonna visit Wayne later this year? Did you hear me ask that or no? Good boy, K. Oscar. Okay. All right. Yeah. Whenever. Yeah. I just want to make sure, because there is going to be. I don't know if you guys are going to do it in May or June, because there are going to be times where I'm going to be taking a vacation, so I'm gonna. I may not be in the area, and I just want to make sure that it's not during those times.
That's a ball.
If it is, then sorry I missed you, but I had that vacation planned for like months.
One.
Oh, excuse me.
That's inside.
Yeah, of course.
1-1.
Of course. In fact, that's actually good because that'll give me some time. Well, yeah, that'll be good because that'll give me something. That'll give me some time before Woogie comes in here and we do our 1v1 game there too. So, because I have a feeling that the Captain Blizzard program I'm gonna have done after this game. I might be wrong. Maybe there's still a couple things that I gotta do. Strike 3, sit down. Man, I stink with this Starling Marte card. Also, just remembered that Patel Marte would also work. It didn't have to be just Jorge Polanco. It could have been... Okay, then... Honestly, you'll probably have it in the next, like... few minutes, probably. And then I'll just tell Woogie to redeem the thing for tomorrow. That way, or not the game, just we'll do our game today, and then I'll just tell him just to redeem it for another time.
1-0.
Man, that was close. By the way, I got a new charging port for my, or charging wire for my PlayStation controller, because the other one that I was using is clearly old and needed to be replaced. I just wish I had thought about it while I was out doing my errands, or while I was out doing some of them, because I bought this at GameStop, and GameStop happened to be on the way to some of my errands, but I didn't think about it until I was past GameStop, and then I was like, oh, now I gotta go back that way and get to the GameStop so I can pick up the charger. It was either go to the one at the Willbrook Mall or go to the one that was in Wayne. And the Wayne one was a little bit further, not to mention the pain in the butt to try to turn around that GameStop. So it was just simpler for me to go to the GameStop in the Willbrook Mall. But again, like I said, I wish I had thought about it before I got down 46 and dropped off my dry clean. And I remember, had I done it before I went there, it would have been so much easier. Oh well.
All ones, McCount.
No, I haven't. You know, I just kind of shut out the news when I'm on my weekend. It's like,
No ball.
I need to give myself time to be able to relax and not really pay attention.
1 ball.
So these winter storms that I'm hearing about, although I'm not surprised by it, because that Arctic air really did, this Arctic air is real. Like, I know you're in Los Angeles now, Grayson, but like,
3-2.
everywhere east of the Rocky Mountains has been getting hit with this Arctic air that is bringing temperatures down to the single digits, even below zero in some cases. I mean, this morning, New Jersey was in or single digits. When I went out to start my car, it was single digits.
0-1.
It was freaking cold. In fact, it's so freaking cold, I actually had trouble opening up my car doors. My car door was freezing, or the locks on my car doors were freezing. And mind you, I was out running errands all day today.
He's out. He's out.
So it's like
Now back. The quick
this
one.
freaking free Arctic air. This is insane.
Ball one.
So enjoy that weather out in Southern California. I know it's dangerous because of the wildfires, but listen, I'll take nice weather over these freezing temperatures any day of the week.
Ball inside.
I guess I'm just not a winter person. More of a summer person. Got it to about 13 in Louisiana. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Yep, this Arctic air stuff is real.
Whoa, that's down.
It is very real. And very dangerous, too. It give you hypothermia, which you can die from. You don't want to die from hypothermia. I'm pretty sure I have the 24 hits, which is what I needed for one of the missions.
He's out.
Yeah, I have my 24 hits, so we're good on that front.
No, inside.
Send that weather over here. If you want to throw in the Santa Ana winds, go ahead. Uh-oh. Breaking news. Oh. It's talking about the Vikings and the coach reaching a multi-year extension. Well, honestly, good for him. He deserves it. I mean, my God, he made Sam Darnold look good. Any coach who can do that, I think is a pretty darn good coach. Now, if you really want to impress me, go get Zach Wilson and see if you can repeat the same stuff. Strike 3, sit out. I don't even know how many strikeouts Pedro has at this point. Let's see. Pedro has 18. Okay, so he's not reaching 20. He's not reaching 24. I didn't really expect him to.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ugh, excuse me. Oh,
1 ball,
God.
2 strikes to count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay. Yeah, you should get it relatively soon. Yeah, just redeem it as soon as you get 2,000 and we'll do our game. I'm almost done with this game, so I can wait a while. That's all right. At this point, it's not. I have my hits, so I'm not worried about that. It's just more like,
Ball, that's in.
I don't know. I guess the competitiveness in me that I want to get. I guess that's Jose Ramirez home. That's gone. Let's see. Yep, it was Jose Ramirez. That's what I thought it was, but wasn't totally sure. You're liking the New Jersey Devil shirt? Yep. And it's Jack Hughes'. It has Jack Hughes' number on the back of it. When my brother-in-law got tickets to go see the Devils at Prudential Center, he invited my sister, my dad, and I along. Unfortunately, I was working that night, so I couldn't really go. But I told my dad, like, if he sees a T-shirt with Jack Hughes on it, or Jack Hughes on the back, like, grab that for me. And he did, so I'm not one to do the whole player jersey thing. I mean, jerseys are, I just don't wear them. They're rather uncomfortable to me. But if you put a player's name on a shirt, I'll do that. Like, this is not the only one. My Jets one has Garrett Wilson on it. I had a Mets one that had Yoenis Cespedes on it. What a purchase that was. I like those kinds. Rather than the player jerseys, I'll always go for these kinds of shirts. The only time I ever wore a player jersey was at my sister's rehearsal dinner, because the whole point was to wear a football jersey. So I just picked out one at Dick's that was Jets, and I just went with it. Strike 3, sit down. Great job, Pedro. You got a perfect game. But that's not what was important. Yep, I see it. I see it. You're just gonna have to give me a minute, because I gotta check out the rewards. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, a chase pack. Nice. So not quite done yet. Not quite done. Only got to 25 program stars, but it's there. Wait, Pedro never won a Cy Young? I don't believe that. I do not buy that for one freaking second. Hold on, I gotta look this up on my phone. There's no freaking way that Pedro Martinez never won a Cy Young. Yeah, see? He won it 3 times. 3. So why did that not count? What? What, do I have to include guys who actually have Cy Young Award winners on their thing? Is that what I have to do? Because I'm not pitching with Cy Young. I mean, I might as well go with the guys that say Cy Young. Like Jacob deGrom here, I might as well go with him. Guess they mean award series players, but they need to make that clearer. Like, here's Zach Greinke. do Zach Greinke. That really surprises me that's. And I don't think there's any Cy Young Award winner beyond oh, Roy Halladay. Yeah, Roy. That makes sense. Here, I'll make this easy. Hold on, Grayson. We will do the game. I promise you we will do the game. Okay, so those are the only three that I can add. DeGrom, Greinke, and Halladay. All right, Grayson. Let me get my Mets together. Or actually, no. That's the lineup you're gonna have to go up against. Now, did you want me to set up the game, or do you want to set it up? It's up to you. Sure. All right. Let's see. Where are you here? There you are. Well, considering you have Championship Series on the or you have the Championship Series icon, I feel like I'm kind of in for a fight. All right, just send you the invite. All right, good luck, Grayson.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Oh, you got the pencil bat? Oh boy.
Ball, that's in.
All right, so we're starting off with Trey Turner here. Obviously, good speed.
That's ball two.
You're obviously hitting very well with him because you got a 401 average. Although that might go down a little bit after that first one. Then you got Francisco Lindor. I'll be totally honest. I've never really been in the game. I've never really been a fan of Lindor. It's just that he doesn't have any quirks that I like. So, and it looks like you're not hitting very well with him. So, I would advise you to take different options at short. I think there are way better options. Like, I like using Jimmy Rollins. I could tell you he's my favorite shortstop to use in MLB The Show 24. So I would definitely recommend Rollins if you're struggling with Lindor. Mike Trout. I can't hit with Mike Trout to save my life. I've tried and tried and tried. But it seems like you hit very well with him. Mike Trout is always dangerous in
No.
he's always dangerous in Diamond Dynasty.
Two one. That's a ball.
Oh gosh. Cease, come on, man. You gotta locate. Oh no. I do not want to go up against Chipper. No, to heck with that. No.
Leading off for Long Island, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Alright, so you're throwing out Randy Johnson.
0-1. Hey. Hey.
Dang it.
Batting second, the 17th, Mickey Mantle.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Ball.
That was a ball? I'll take that. I'll take it.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey. 2.
Jeez. Yeah, I may want to rethink Mantle, because he is clearly not hitting well for me.
Hey. 0-1. Ball. Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Yeah, Randy Johnson is always tough. So, alright, so Chipper Jones, I've already made it clear I hate going up against this guy because he always smacks the living crap out of me, and I can't hit with him on my team to save my life. Him and Trout. Hate going up against them, hate using them on my team. And that is exactly why. Jose Ramirez,
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, the 13th,
yeah,
Ronald
I'm assuming this is his 99 MVP card, the one that you get for doing the Extreme program.
0-1.
Well, clearly it smacked the living crap out of me. I hung that slurs, didn't I? Definitely did not go where I wanted it to. Tell Marte.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Excuse me.
That's the ball. 1-0. Ball, that's out. Count full.
Yeah, I can see you have Lou Gehrig up next. And obviously, I like using him as a first baseman. Let me guess, that changeup was right down the middle. Middle away. I need to get out. You didn't have to give me an out, Grayson.
Inside, ball 1.
Unless that was a simple case of I wasn't paying attention.
Perfect.
Oh my God, my bad.
Now bad.
Yeah, that's the only thing about pitching with meter. It's not really
Nope.
accurate, I'll say. Even if you miss by
Nope.
even
Inside,
if you
ball
miss by 1/10 of a second in terms of timing on the meter, if you're off by like 1/10 of a second, that pretty much is the difference between there being a base hit versus there being a home run.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you rake. You rake. This is definitely a God squad.
Outside, that's the ball.
Oh my God. Dude, you may score like 10 runs before I even get out of this inning. And that's the reason why I didn't want to go up against Chipper.
Ball, that's outside.
Oh, thank goodness. Gosh. Hold on.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Nope, noodle bat.
1-1. I got a ball, 1 strike. Aye.
Another.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Ah, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
No ball, 2 strikes.
God.
Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Could just let it go.
Leading for the Marlins, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now pitching, Kenley Jansen. The left fielder of the third, Patel Martinez.
Strike 3, sit down.
There you go.
Now back, the first baseman, Lou.
Oh, jeez.
Aye. 1-1.
That was not on purpose, by the way, that pitch inside for hit Posada. That's just the timing of Meter coming in to screw with me.
Now back, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
All 1's the count.
Pinch hitter,
Jackie Robinson. Interesting. I'm sorry for yawning so much. I'm tired. Been up since 7:30 this morning. And I certainly didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Aye. 0-1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
batting ninth, the designated hitter, Robert Young.
There we go. Robin Yount.
The batter number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
0-1's the count. Hey! 0-2. Ball. Hey!
Got fooled by that. Absolutely fooled by the splitter.
Hey! Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Oh, that. Oh gosh, that's the closest to a home run that we've gotten since Pudge knocked one off the wall. Well, gotta take the out at first. Good idea to try and to swipe the bag. Well, you're making a lot of the moves that I would typically see online. So, and like I said, you have that championship series icon. So you're way better than a lot of people who play this game, myself included.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
I mean, if you really want to test yourself, you could compete in the tournaments. You could try to go for World Series. I don't know how long ago you got to Championship Series, but why not if you're... Why not go for it if you're close?
Leading off for the line, the first baseman, Will Garrett.
0-1. Ball 1. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Dang. Maybe I should rethink with Garrett. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Should get someone up and warming.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Hey! 0-1's the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Stay fair, stay fair. Yeah, all right, Brandon Lowe. Somehow a very early ends up being a home run. I can't quite explain that one, Grayson.
0-1.
But maybe it's a good thing because otherwise our game would have ended after the 5th inning.
1-0.
So at least that home run kind of prolongs it. Unless you are trying to mercy rule me. I don't know if you are or aren't.
3. Aye. 0-1's the count.
The ball was already over the plate by the time I decided to swing.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Come on, I held up.
Now,
Oh, and 1. Aye.
Strike 3, sit out.
the first baseman, number 4, moves Gil.
Need you to get up, Jimmy.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Get up and catch those.
One and 1.
Ugh. You know what, Grayson? I think a good test for you. Go play if Dodger gets in here, you ought to reach out to him and see if he'll play a game against you. I think you two would have a good match. And Dodger is definitely one of the people that I'm very competitive with. Yeah. At times he'll demolish me. At times we'll have a very close game. So I think you guys should face off. That would be interesting. All right, I gotta score a run here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be mercy ruled.
Leading off for Long
Because I
Island,
think it's after the
the
5th.
right fielder,
1v1 Landon. I don't know how many 1v1s he does.
Aye.
I know he likes to do co-op.
0-1's the count.
now pitching, Adam Ottavino.
But I don't know about Landon. Plus, he hasn't been in here for a while. I mean, he was in here earlier this month, but he hasn't, that was like the first time in months that he was actually in.
Aye. I got a ball, 1 strike.
All right, GG's, Grayson. Yeah, you're definitely way better at this than I am. As evidenced by the fact that you schlacked me, and my only offense was a 2-run homer by Brennan Lowe. Oh, you're at 593. Okay. I wasn't sure if you got to championship recently, a championship series recently or not, but it's all good. Let's see. So we got to go back to that program for a minute. Well, hey, I have an idea. Why don't I just play with my Met squad? Oh, there's Landon. He's definitely on MLB The Show. So he's definitely on there. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is this. Sorry. What I was trying to say was that this next game I'm going to use my Mets lineup. That way I could get some parallel XP while also pitching and getting the strikeouts with Jacob deGrom. There we go. I'll take that base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
As well as that one from David Wright. And actually, I didn't even have to play the full. Well, actually, yeah, I did. I did have to, because if I want to get the 15 strikeouts with Jacob deGrom, then I have to be in play versus CPU. The hits, no, that I could have done without getting into play versus CPU. Heck, I could have done that in Conquest. Attaboy Vientos. Sorry, my sisters are texting the group chat. Attaboy Davis. Continued struggles with Gary Carter. What else is new? Attaboy Benji.
Number 0, JJ.
And Mauricio.
Oh, one's the count.
Jeez.
0-1. Ball, that's in.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, one's the count. Inside, ball 1.
Strike
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Oh my gosh. I'm so freaking tired, I'm actually forgetting about
That's ball 2.
how many strikes I even have. Jeez Louise. Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, and 1. Ball, that's out. That's a ball.
Come on, DeGrom. You know you can get this strikeout. Close. Yeah, that was going to be a base hit if I didn't catch it.
The batter, the first baseman, Heath Alonso.
Oh.
Wow, that's going to get caught. Ugh. Rather unsuccessful inning there.
Inside, ball 1. Ah. 1-1. Aye.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Aye. Aye. 2. Ball that time.
Strike 3, sit down. There we go. I don't know how many strike. That's got to be 3, right? Yeah, 3. I swear, if I get back to the screen and they show that there was no strikeouts at all, even though I was using a Cy Young or a World Series Jacob deGrom,
0-2 to count.
I'm going to immediately say that this game is BS. Strike 3, sit out. I mean, I don't know how much clearer you want it to be.
That ball is foul.
Thanks, Davis.
The bat, the catcher, Gary Carter.
1-0.
Sorry, there was just one of the Mets fans is hosting a what do they call it? Some whatever the thing is on X where they it's like chatting rooms or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but
He's safe.
anyway, this chatting room, one of the Mets fans started, and they titled it Major League Dodgers, essentially saying the MLB is in the pockets of the Dodgers. But look, this owner of the Dodgers made it clear he was going to spend, and he spent. You know, and he did it very effectively.
Now counting for the Rockies, number 58, Lucas Gilchrist.
So I'm not at all mad about the Dodgers spending. Okay? Other teams don't like it. Guess what? Their owners are going to have to shell out the money if they want their teams to spend and if they want their teams to win. Dodgers are not doing anything wrong. Like I said, people don't like it. Tell the owners of their teams to start spending. Someone actually made a suggestion, and you know what? I kind of agree with this, that there should be a salary floor for Major League Baseball, not a salary cap or a luxury tax. And I actually like that idea. That way you can't moneyball your way to a World Series title. No, you actually have to go out and pay stars if you want to win.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Aye. 2-2 to count. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. I think once I'm done with this stream, I'm going to go take a little nap. I know that seems silly, for an adult to say, but sometimes you need a good rest
1 ball, 2 strikes.
to be able to function
Ball, that's out.
properly. Right now, I'm not functioning properly right now.
I got 3 and 2.
It's evidenced by the fact that I can't even throw the ball into the strike zone. The good news is that the pace that I'm currently on, where I'm averaging 2 strikeouts an inning, keeping up that pace, I should have this done by the 8th inning. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Lions, the first baseman, Alonso.
Attaboy Vientos. And Davis. Very nice. Carter, I think that's going to be an extra base hit.
Now batting, number 3.
Counts 1 and 0. Two and 0.
Let's go. Carson Benji with the home run. Very nice.
For the Rockies, number 38, Victor Valdez.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
It's always funny to me how I manage to doze off and then wake up just before the pitch gets thrown.
3-2. Ball 1.
Oh. pitch clock violation.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on. I got to focus on the game.
3!
Strike 3, sit out. Need the strikeouts with Jacob DeGrom. Got to focus on that.
Hey! One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting, shortstop.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to doze off here. Especially since I know I still got to play Boogie later in the stream.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Hey! Hey! Foul ball!
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
Yeah! Hey! One ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's inside. Count full.
Now batting, left fielder, JJ.
Oh,
Wait, did I doze off for most of the 5th inning? Oh, crap.
oh, that's out.
Sorry. Gosh, I am really tired.
Hey! 0-1.
Strike 3, sit out.
Out. He's out.
Leading off for Long Island, the catcher, Gary Carter.
There we go. Now I think I'm back to being awake.
Go. Too late.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Nice, Lindor. Okay, I was not meaning to go to third, but apparently the game decided I was going.
Number
Okay.
59,
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Nice.
the third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Aye. 0-1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ball one. Ball, that's off the plate.
The only good thing about me dozing off while I'm batting is the fact that I'm not swinging at balls anymore.
Leading off for the Rockies, the catcher, Jacob Dolly.
Ball one, no strike. Aye. One ball, two strikes. That's ball two. Aye.
Strike three, sit down.
Number 19, Charlie Walkman.
All one.
Oh my gosh.
Strike two. One ball, two strikes. Nope, that's a ball. Two balls, two strikes. Count full.
Ah, there. I'm sorry, guys. This is not me trying to buy time. This is me just struggling to stay awake. Strike three, sit down.
The designated hitter.
All ones the count. All and two. Ball, down. Two, down. Three and two. Ball four, take the game.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Wait, what happened? I thought it was... Guess not.
Out.
Maybe if I sit up a little bit more rather than lean back in the chair, maybe I won't doze off.
Ball one. Hey. 1-1.
Excuse me. Ooh, Carson Benji, he's a double shy of a cycle.
The batter, the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
No way, that's a foul ball. Told you.
Yeah. 0-1. Oh, that's good.
I don't know how many strikeouts DeGrom is at this point, but hopefully he's close to 15. I think last time I saw it, he was at like 11 or 12. Strike 3, sit down. Let's see, 12 strikeouts. Wow.
That's a ball.
You know what's funny about me dozing off live on stream?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Other than the fact that other than me dozing off live on stream,
2 balls, 2 strikes.
it's after I go to lie down and shut my eyes for a few minutes or for some time, I'm willing to bet before I do that, I'm going to end up lying in the bed, wide awake as possible. It's like my body was telling me, oh no, you're tired. Now it's telling me, oh no, you're awake. You're fully awake. You're full of energy. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's like, body, can you make up your frickin' mind?
Ball.
Who's getting it? MLB The Show was like, yeah, we'll make you be Alonso. Oh, it tapped off his glove? Okay, well now we're going to shift you to Mauricio, even though you're still trying to field it as Alonso. Sometimes this game, man. Strike 3, sit out.
Leading off for the Lions, the catcher, Francisco Lindor.
Door.
Now passing for the White Sox, number 54.
Ugh.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Right? Right? The guy that will have his number up in the rafters with Seaver, Piazza, Stengel, Gooden, Hernandez, Strawberry. Gil Hodges, can't forget about Gil. Ah.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3. Safe.
That's peculiar. I mean, I can understand the throw over, but it's not like I had a lead or anything. J.D. Davis having a game with 3 freaking home runs. Of course, as I say that, he grounds out. I mean, DeGrom's going to have to stay in the game until he gets the 15 strikeouts. Maybe he already has the strikeouts. I don't know. Let's see. Box score. He's at 14, so he needs one more.
Hey. Hey. 0-2 is the count. Did he go? Ball. That's inside. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. There we go. 15 strikeouts for Jacob DeGrom.
Hey. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. I'm going to get maybe Diaz up and warming. Sure. Why?
He's out. One zero.
Oh, he robbed me of a home run.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. No
Wow.
ball, 2 strikes.
Somehow I got away with that. Strike 3, sit down. 18 strikeouts for Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah. Hey. On to.
Strike 3, sit down. 19 strikeouts for Jacob DeGrom, and that better be enough. Ooh, Carter got up to tier 3. There we go. There's Yohan Duran. Yeah, might as well open this. Nice. Freddie Freeman. Take the 7,000 stubs right there. Okay. Over here and exchange that 5,000 stubs voucher. Let's do that. And then season 2. Only one I don't have is Justin Verlander. Alright, let's see. What can I do in the meantime? Because we're done with the Captain Blizzard program. And I gotta wait on Woogie. There we go. There's my diamond. Well, don't have them. Okay, I'll keep them then. And another diamond. I love it. This is the low 90s. Matt McClain. Yeah, but I already. Nice, another diamond. This is a high 80s one. Paul Skeens. Alright. Just buy another one of these packs. we go. Jack Flaherty. Only worth 3,000 subs, though. Rhett Louder. Well, I already had him, so. Nice! Another freaking diamond. Hopefully this is not a flashback, it's a live series. Up, flashback. But it's one that I don't have. I don't have O'Neal Cruz. Dang! Okay. Okay. I don't know why they couldn't just let me reveal that, but fine. Come on, Boogie. Ooh, White Sox jersey. All right. I think what I could do, just to add a little bit of time, I can do the exchanges. Yeah, I'll do the exchanges until Woogie gets in here. Because I definitely have a ton of them. Okay. Just keep adding these guys until I get to 2250. There we go. All right. So page number 18, I want to say that's where I stopped. Yeah, 18. Alright, so gotta get to page 13, because there was one more card that I did not collect. Alright, page 10 now. good thing is from here on out, all these guys are all even at 100. So makes it easy to kind of tabulate how much I need to be able to fill the meter. Alright. Yep, right there. May not have enough to be able to fill the meter. Oh, nope. I will definitely have enough. Just not the second time around. Alright, that's all I can do. So, we'll come back to that later. Or at another point. Oh, because I'm mobile. That's right. I was like, why is this preventing me from locking in Assad? Then I realized. Too much. Nolan Shanuel. Brett Wisely. Alzolay. Brigman. Or Brigham. Excuse me. You would think I would know the Mets players. Come on, Woogie. I'm giving you plenty of time here. There we go. Quero. Quero will work. Then we just gotta get to back to page 8. So we can lock in these guys. Bachman and Burke. Now this might be the part where I'm gonna have a hard time getting rid or getting enough to be able to fill the meter, since a lot of these guys are gonna be 233. Oh well. Oh, I forgot about a couple bronzes here. Yeah. Ugh. Hold on. All right. I'll come back to that at a later point. Ugh. Oh, I'm actually meant for Campusano, but I guess it works either way. Okay, page 6 now. Okay, okay. See if I could get like I don't think I have another silver. Nope. Dang. Do I really not have enough? No. Oh well, that stinks. Alright. I've given as much time as possible. Iglesias, Pablo Lopez, Max Fried. Yes. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Oh, I must have gone too far. That's all right. With this, I'll get it back up there. Ooh, Anthony Santander. Too bad I already have him, but whatever. Ooh, nice. A diamond to round it out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Love it. Get that 7,000. But not quite done yet. Oh, we got breaking news. Okay, y'all ready for who made it into the Baseball Hall of Fame? Ready? The three guys who will be enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame this year are Ichiro, CC Sabathia, and Billy Wagner. Congrats to all three guys. Obviously, I felt that Ichiro and Billy earned it. I'm a little bit surprised that CC got there. I felt like he needed wasn't he a first? Nah, he hasn't been first ballot. He retired. Or was this his first ballot? I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. I thought they would have said he needs a little more time on the ballot. And actually, what's funny is that Ichiro fell one vote shy of the unanimous selection. That makes me think back to when Jeter got into the Hall of Fame, and there was one person who left him off his ballot. So, very similar to Ichiro. Kind of a shock, really. Let's see. Let's see if Baseball Hall of Fame voting results. Oh, there's also two others who will join Ichiro, CC, and Wagner in the Hall of Fame. That is Dick Allen and Dave Parker. Although I think those two were announced earlier. Maybe they'll show it later. I don't know. Yeah, it was okay, so here were the guys that made their debuts. So you have Carlos Gonzalez, Cargo, Curtis Granderson, the Grandy Man, Felix Hernandez. I'm kind of surprised he didn't get in. Um yeah, blah 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 blah. And then Brian McCann, who I remember being on the uh, on the Atlanta Braves. Obviously, he was a very solid catcher. Then Adam Jones, I do remember Adam Jones, although he wasn't really that good. So I'm kind of Ian Kinsler. We all know about Ian. Russell Martin, another great catcher. Let's see, Dustin Pedroia. I mean, MVP right there. I think he might have even won 2 MVPs, Dustin Pedroia. Let's see. Let's see. Or maybe it was just the one. But still, for someone like Pedroia to win an MVP, pretty darn impressive. Especially for a second baseman. I think it was 2009 he won it. Let's see. Nope, I was off by a year. It was actually 2008, which is funny because the year prior or the year before he won the MVP, he won Rookie of the Year too. So, all right. So we, aside from Pedroia, Hanley Ramirez, very solid with the Miami Marlins. Had a late career year, or had a late great year with the Dodgers. Fernando Rodney, one a very top reliever for his time, but obviously with relievers, it's always tough because you're being measured up against some of the greatest, and it's hard, really is. Um, After we know about CC and Ichiro, Troy Tulowitzki, one of the great, a really good home run hitting shortstop, but unfortunately, I think his time, he might have had one decent year with Toronto, but Tulowitzki, once he moved out of Colorado, he just wasn't that good. And then finally, Ben Zobrist. So Carlos Beltran did not get into the Hall of Fame. Wagner got in on his final year. I figured he would, although I much imagine that he gets on his last. I much imagine he gets, or I imagine that Wagner would get in on his final ballot. Andrew Jones, I mean, he's close, but I don't know how many people voted for him this time because in 2024, he got 61.6% of the votes. So, pretty far. If he didn't reach, if he didn't reach 70 by this year, I really don't have hope that he's gonna into the Hall of Fame. Carlos Beltran, this was his third year on the ballot, so unless people decided not to put him on for the third time. You know, he's still on a good pace. Beltran could very well end up in the Hall of Fame. Then you have Manny Ramirez, Alex Rodriguez, Chase Utley. In his first year, got 28.8%. I was really surprised to see that David Wright only got 6.2%. I don't think he's going to make it into the Hall of Fame, which is a shame. But I think that's why the Mets are honoring him with with the Hall of Fame and with their team Hall of Fame induction as well as his number retirement, because obviously he meant a lot to the Mets. He really did. Let's see. Okay, so we have the results here. So Ichiro fell one vote short. CC, this is actually very surprising. He got 86.8% of the vote. Very surprised by that. Billy Wagner, I mean, he blew past his 2024 vote, got 82.5% of the vote. So good on him. Carlos Beltran, he made it on to 70%. So I have no doubt that either next year or the year after, Carlos Beltran's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Andrew Jones, I don't see him in the Hall of Fame. Chase Utley improved. He got 39.8%. So, that's up. Uh, Dustin Pedroia ended up with 11.9%. David Wright did improve to 8.1%, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Unfortunately, Ian Kinsler, Russell Martin, Brian McCann, Troy Tulowitzki, Curtis Granderson, Adam Jones, Carlos Gonzalez, Hanley Ramirez, Fernando Rodney, and Ben Zobrist, they will not be on the ballot next year. They all fell below. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Well, either way, a lot of these guys, I think the cutoff is like 3%, but I could be wrong on that. So, or maybe it's 2%. So maybe Ian and Russell Martin remain on it, but at the very least, Brian McCann's not on it. Neither will Troy Tulowitzki, neither Curtis Granderson, Adam Jones, Carlos Gonzalez. This is really sad. Hanley Ramirez, Fernando Rodney, and Ben Zobrist did not earn any votes at all. Such a shame. Oh yeah, they need like 5% of the votes. So yeah, Torrey Hunter barely stayed above it. He barely stayed above it, but Ian Kinsler, Russell Martin, they're not going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's a shame, but those are the rules. Felix Hernandez did get 20.6% of the votes. Maybe he'll get more next time around. But he better get going, because first year on the ballot and that's all he gets. I mean, Chase Utley, he got 28.8%, and now he's at 39.8%. So he's there. But in my eyes, Carlos Beltran, I think I think he gets into the Hall of Fame either next year or in 2027. Okay, it's not going to be that far off. Andrew Jones, I'm sorry, maybe people will have a little more sympathy for him being on his final next year being his last year. But I said that he had to get into the 70% mark to have a shot, and he doesn't. So I really don't buy that. And then after that, there's just a steep gap. Although Chase Utley can maybe he'll make it into near. He was nearly 40% of the votes, so he could get nearly 50 next time. If I keep seeing this increase from Utley, I think he gets into the Hall of Fame. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Dustin Pedroia. Yeah, Dustin Pedroia did make it with 11.9% of the vote. Francisco Rodriguez managed to get just over 10% of the vote. Yeah, I have no hope for David Wright. I'm sorry. I'm a Mets fan. David Wright to me will always be a Hall of Fame caliber player, but not winning a World Series and obviously his injuries, that's what's going to keep him out. I'm very sad to see that, but it is what it is. But yeah, there you go. Ichiro, CC, and Wagner. In fact, I definitely have. Hold on, I have Wagner's card here. Not when he was on the Mets, when he was on the Astros. This is what is this? 2003. So I have two versions of his 2003 Topps card. I should have Ichiro somewhere. And then Sabathia, I don't know, but give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. We got Let's see. Is it here? Oh no, these are. Well, whoa. Hold on. Let's see. These are not the ones that I'm looking for. No. Just trying to see if there were a couple more. Yeah, but those are not the one I'm looking for. All right, I'm gonna have to keep digging. Keep digging. I know I have an Ichiro card somewhere here because I've seen it before. Let's see. Let's see. Don Ross. I have Jose Canseco when he was on the White Sox. Manny Ramirez. Here it is. And in fact, it's a pretty cool one too, because it's him with Mr. Met. So there you go. There's Ichiro. And by the way, that's Upper Deck too. Those are the Upper Deck cards. Okay, so not in that pile. I'm trying to see if I have a CC Sabathia card. If I have a CC one, should be in here somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I wonder if I have Wagner from when he was on the Mets. Let's see. No. Jose Reyes, Julio Franco. Of course, I have Julio Franco. Ah, yes. In fact, come on. I want to get. How do I get to that? Oh, there it is. There it is. Billy Wagner in a Mets uniform. How cool is that? Yep. W for Billy. CC. I was shocked by CC. I did not think Sabathia would get in his first year. I thought he would have gotten in maybe after his first year. But what can I tell you? I'm not the one that voted on this. Okay, those are all those are not the old ones that I'm looking for. Okay, these are all the hockey ones, so these can go back. Hold on, I'm just looking for all the cards that I have of the 3 Hall of Famers. See if maybe I have them. I have Giants here. Here's Mo Vaughn and Joe McEwing. Dodgers, Royals. Twins. Come on. I thought I did have CC. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought wrong. Let's see. I have a ton of Yankees here. Pirates, Cardinals, Expos, Braves, Tigers. If anything, I'd be looking more for Indians because he was on the Indians when these cards came out. Like Williams. If I don't have it, then I don't have it. I'm not gonna go crazy about it. But I'd be looking for Indians. A Don Ross, Mike Piazza card. I wonder when was that from? 98. So the very year that he got traded to New York, well, I should be clear, traded to Miami, then traded to, no, that was Billy Trapper, Dusty Baker, Michael Tucker. Nope, I guess I don't have CC. I thought I would have had him, but I guess I don't. either way, there you go. Two of them right there. Obviously, the Mets one is very special to me because that's the one where he was on the Mets. Maybe I'll look through one more time and just make sure here. All I'm doing right now is I'm just killing time, Joey, until until um I'm just killing time until the Woogie gets on, because then hopefully we can play our game, but I don't know. I have a Matt Lawton card. I have that. Johnny Peralta. That's quite a blast from the past, for sure. Sabang Liza. Who is that? Pokey Reese. Oh boy. Jerome Williams. Yeah, I guess I just don't have it. I thought I did, but apparently I don't. So I'm not going to continue this search anymore. It's clearly not there, but I at least found two cards that I was looking for in Billy Wagner and Ichiro. Ugh. Isn't card collecting fun? You get all these guys, and you never know if they're going to end up as Hall of Famers or a bunch of duds. Let me throw these in here as well. These are where are these? These are the cards that aren't even close to the same era as what I was looking for. All right. I mean, Woogie only has 10 minutes. You need to save up for 2K again? You mean 2,000 points or 2,000 or 2K, like NBA 2K? Oh, that's his '07 card. This is his '07. And then this is Ichiro's '04 Upper Deck card. So I'll have to post those later. You know what? Hmm. You know what? I'll keep the Wagner card. I'll keep the Wagner card safe by putting it back where it belongs. All right. And in addition to the in addition, I also have Carlos Beltran's card from when he was on the Mets too. And I was shocked by Beltran. He actually earned 70% of the vote, or he got 70%. That's why I'm saying, Joey, that I will not be surprised if the next year or two we see Carlos Beltran getting into the Hall of Fame. I think people are starting to realize that Beltran's talent is like more than what more it exceeds what happened with the 2017 World Series or the with the Houston Astros, excuse me, the 2017 Houston Astros. I think his talent far exceeds that. So, and I'm glad that the voters are recognizing that too. I will say, too, Joey, that I don't think there's any way Andrew Jones gets into the Hall of Fame next year. I think he's going to end up with 70% of the vote, and I think he's going to miss out. I mean, there might be a chance if people really feel sympathy for him in terms of, oh, it's his final year. Like, he was a great outfielder. He deserves to be in it. That's the only way. Otherwise, I would not. But I would have wanted him to get to where Carlos Beltran is, which is at 70% of the vote. If Andrew Jones had gotten there, I would feel more confident that he would get into the Hall of Fame next year. But but now that he's like 66%, I don't see it. I really don't. Let's see some of the other surprises here. I already talked about David Wright. He's just not going to get in. There's no way. He's only at 8.1%, which is obviously a jump from last year when he barely made it past, but still not enough. Let's see. Chase Utley, he in my mind is on a good projection that I think he will make it into the Hall of Fame. It might happen closer to his 6th or 7th year, Chase Utley, but I don't see it happening in the near future. Not unless he keeps jumping like he is. I mean, he went from what 28.8% last year to 39.8. Manny and A-Rod, I don't see them getting in. Felix, you know what? Not a bad start for Felix. I do like. I think he still has a chance with 20.6% of the votes, and I think he's only going to go up from there. I do like Felix in that regard. Jimmy Rollins, I'm kind of surprised that he only got 18%. Especially since I think he was on last year, wasn't he? Or was let's see. Yeah, he only got to he last year he was at 14.8%. Yeah, I don't see him making it. Shame, but in my eyes, if you want a good shot at making it into the Hall of Fame, I think you have to have at least 20% your first year on the ballot. And I think Felix is on a good pace for that. I don't think A-Rod or Manny make it. Um, Andy Pettit, I think he was on last year, so I don't think so. Uh, Dustin Pedroia, maybe if he gets a bit of a jump, maybe he still has a shot, but I don't like his chances as much as I like Felix Hernandez's chances. Let's see. Is it Torrey Hunter's first year on the ballot? Low key, Torrey Hunter was like one of my favorite was one of my favorite players, like outside the Mets. I thought he was a solid center fielder. I could see why he got 5.1% of the vote, but still, in my mind, he was a solid center fielder. Let's see. Well, I gave Woogie a chance, but at this point, it's just kind of getting too little, too late. So I think I'm gonna call it here because at this point, I don't know how much more of the Hall of Fame ballot or Hall of Fame voting I can necessarily talk about without doing anything else. So, guys, that's going to do it for me. So, thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So it took me a lot longer to get the program done. I thought it would just take one game. I didn't realize that they didn't count Pedro's um, Hall of Fame card as not a Cy Young winner. That kind of surprises me, considering he did win the Cy Young. He won 3 Cy Youngs. So I don't know why he doesn't count. But whatever, I'll let it be whatever it is. So tomorrow I will be back to grinding the Minnesota Twins and getting them their a World Series championship. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.